Hi everyone, it's Serenah, and today we're going to learn about Piña the Pineapple and her food journey. We're going to learn all about the resources used in order to get Piña the Pineapple from a farm where she's grown to our tables. So, like we talked about in Lesson 1, all fruits and vegetables start off as seeds. Piña the Pineapple was a small seed and she needed sunlight, water, and nutrients in order to grow. She first developed roots underground and eventually became the full-size pineapple we see here. Then the farmer decides when she's ripe enough to harvest her and transport her to her next destination, which is this boat. So why is Piña the Pineapple on a boat? Well, like we talked about in Lesson 1, there is something called seasonal fruits and seasonal vegetables. This just means that different fruits and vegetables grow at different times of the season, and sometimes they grow better in different places. So pineapple usually doesn't grow in the United States because our temperatures are not warm enough for it to thrive. Instead, pineapple is usually grown in other countries like Costa Rica and transported to the United States for us to eat. So Piña the Pineapple was grown in Costa Rica and got on a boat in order to be transported to the United States. She could have also taken a plane too. And planes and boats use up a lot of energy, a lot of resources, because they're very large and they travel long distances. So as we see here, this boat is producing a lot of gas and smoke that we can see, which isn't great for the planet. But Piña the Pineapple is on it so that she can get all the way to the United States for us to enjoy some fresh pineapple. But then her next destination is actually a factory. So Piña the Pineapple is at this factory because she's actually becoming a canned fruit. So she's no longer going to be the fresh fruit we saw at the farm. Instead, she's going to be cut up and put into cans with other preservatives in order for her to last a very long time on a shelf. So this factory uses up even more resources because it uses energy, human effort, and other electricity in order to package this food. Then Piña the Pineapple gets on a truck in order to be transported to one of her final destinations, which is a grocery store. Grocery stores use up energy as well because they have refrigerators to store the food, and Piña the Pineapple ends up on a shelf where someone will eventually take her. So one day Sarah comes and decides that she wants to make a pineapple upside down cake, so she gets the canned pineapple and brings Piña home, where she puts Piña on a shelf and actually forgets about her. So Piña sits on a shelf for a very long time, which is fine because there's preservatives which help her last a while. But after maybe a year, she's no longer good, and Sarah throws out Piña the Pineapple, where Piña eventually ends up in a landfill, which also causes harm to the environment because landfills produce methane, which is a greenhouse gas emission that warms up our planet. So, as we can see, Piña the Pineapple has had a very long journey, from being grown first at a farm in Costa Rica to being transported to a factory where she's transformed into a preserved fruit, and then to a grocery store and all the way to someone's home where eventually she ends up getting thrown out. So, let's try to think about next time we eat a meal where the food came from and the journey it took to get to our plate. Ways that we can shorten this journey, which means saving resources and helping the planet, is by eating fresh fruit and vegetables. So the closer we get to eating fruits and vegetables that were just grown, like when Piña was originally on the farm, the better it is for ourselves and the planet. Thanks, everyone.